'Cause nothing's the same without you.
I'm going to be doing this look right here. This look has been inspired by the trends that have been seen at the AIFW SS16 or the Amazon India Fashion Week Spring Summer 2016. I attended the Fashion Week along with Maybelline, so I could really be in close touch with Elton Fernandez, who was the makeup artist for the Fashion Week. He also has a YouTube channel which I absolutely love. I love his tutorials, and yes, so I could really talk to him about the trends and everything. So the major trend that was seen in this Fashion Week was a complete nude face with a pop of bright color on the lips and more emphasis given onto the skin rather than to the eyes or anything of that sort. The skin is supposed to be translucent, so it's supposed to your imperfections are supposed to peep through. It's not something that has been put on like a mask or completely perfected skin. It's something that's still natural and gorgeous. It has been bronzed up a bit and it just looks so beautiful. The eyes have been kept really nude, so it has really nice wide awake and dreamy feel to it. And then there's a matte pop of color on the lips. It could be a pink, a wine, a red, any color that you prefer, but it has been kept to a matte side. So yes, if you want to know how I got this look, which is also appropriate for an everyday makeup, then please keep on watching. To start off, I would like to say please don't mind the unwelcomed friends right here. The weather's changing, so my skin is acting up a little. But yes, it's going to be alright in a while. So I'm going to start off by taking Pixi Flawless and Poreless Pore Eliminating Primer. I like this primer because it's really creamy, so it not only makes my makeup stay in place all day long, but it also gives a nice dewy and luminous look to my skin. I'm going to warm it up between my fingers first, and then I'm going to push it into my skin so that it fills in all those pores.
Can you help asking how?
I'm going to take a mousse foundation. This one is from Colorbar. It's the Colorbar Ultimate Mousse Foundation. You can use any foundation that you like, but I would prefer a sheer coverage because the look is all about letting your imperfections peep through, and it's not about hiding them up. It's about embracing all your flaws and your good parts of the face. So I'm just going to use this foundation with the help of a round top buffer brush, and I'm just going to apply it all over my face.
Come to this. Was it something that I missed?
The next two sets are completely optional, but I'm gonna do them to bring together the look. You can totally just wear your mousse foundation and go to the blush and the contour and everything, but I'm gonna highlight my skin like with the highlighting concealer, and the concealer I'm gonna use is Oriflame the One Illuskin concealer. Even this is a very sheer coverage concealer. I don't want to use something that's full coverage because that will defeat the whole purpose of this look. So I'm just gonna use this concealer, which is pretty sheer in coverage, and I'm gonna apply it to my under eyes.
That led us to this place. I can't help asking.
To the bridge of my nose, between my brows, just above the arch of my brow, Cupid's bow, chin, and right under where my contour should be. And then taking that same brush, I'm just gonna blend it all out.
When it just seemed to me things were.
Next up, I'm gonna bake all of these areas before blending it out perfectly. I've just blended it out with some stark lines going on. I want to bake these areas today because I want to try something new. So for baking, I'm going to use this Dewy Tree Nature recipe. It's a mineral loose powder. This is what it looks like. It comes in with a puff, but I'm not going to use the puff because it dispenses way too much product and you don't have a lot of control. So I'm just going to remove the cap, which I was about to drop, and I'm going to take a brush like so, which has like a slanted angular feel to it, and I'm going to take a lot of product, but I'm not going to take a lot. You get the difference, right? And then I'm just going to pat it under my eyes.
But obviously, life doesn't always work out.
I'm gonna be looking really weird right now, and I'm gonna let this powder sit on my face for about 5 minutes. Till then, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, which are a very important part of this look. So for my eyebrows, I'm gonna start off by taking a spoolie and brushing my brows through. So I'm gonna go in upward strokes and then in slanted strokes. And then I'm gonna take Inglot eyebrow gel in the shade 571, and with the angular brush like so, I'm gonna fill into my brows a little heavily today because I'm going for a fuller brow look. Full brows were one trend that was spotted throughout AIFW SS16. No matter what the eye looked like or what the lip looked like, the brows were always full. What full brows does is that it makes you look more youthful, more young, more playful. So that's what I'm going for today.
We planned, but if you can hear me.
So now the powders have been sitting on my face for quite a while and my makeup has baked. So I'm gonna dust off the powder and blend it out at the same time using the same brush. As you can see, it gives my skin a really nicely highlighted look. I'm using the same brush for my contouring as well because this powder didn't have any color, so I can use it. So I'm just going to dust off if there's any excess on it. And I'm going to use this VS Makeup bronzer in the shade Bronze Ambition. I'm just going to take a little bit of that up and I'm going to go on the hollows of my cheekbones and then drop the brush down like so. I'm not going to heavily contour my face. This is just defining my structure. The look isn't about like a heavy contouring going on. It is just about defined and fresh face. Next step is highlighting, which is very important for this look because the look, as I said, is all about fresh face and luminous and dewy skin. So I'm going to be using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Radiant Light, which is a gorgeous highlighter for Indian skin tone, and I'm using my big fat fan brush, which is my recent favorite. So I'm just going to go in really nicely in that powder, and then I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones. Next up is my blush. To make my face look more fresh, I'm going to use a very pink blush. This one actually broke, so I fixed it back up. It's the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Heather Silk. It's a really pretty blush. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to use the brush that it comes with, and I'm going to try and dip it really softly because it's a fixed blush. And then I'm just going to use it on my cheeks. To make everything nice and blend it out, I'm using a clean brush and I'm going to go all over my face, blending everything out. The eye look is pretty simple because there's not much of eye makeup that's going on, and to do my eye makeup I'm going to use the Nude by Maybelline. It's a relatively new launch in India, so I'm going to use this palette today. Ta-da! This is what it looks like. It has a gorgeous number of nude eyeshadows, which I love. I'll start off by taking a shade that is pretty similar to my skin tone, couple of shades lighter maybe, but not more than that. I'm gonna pick it up on a brush and press it down on my eye. I'm only asking that. Using the other side of the same brush, I'm gonna pick up this pearly white shade from right here, and I'm gonna place it right below my highest point of the eyebrow and blend it in and out. I'm also gonna place this in my inner corner just to make my eyes look wide and awake. Then I'm going to take a shade that is pretty dark than my skin tone, and I'm going to put this right in my crease to make my eyes look deeper than what they are. I'm also going to run this along my lower lash line to get a messy undone look. Then I'm going to take a nude eyeliner pencil, and the pencil I'm using today is this Jordana 12-hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in the shade Continuous Almond, and I'm going to run this on my waterline. This will again make sure that my eyes look really big and dreamy. To finish my eye makeup, I'm going to use this Very Me Extend Lash Mascara. Lashes again are really important because that's going to make your eyes look really big and wide and awake. Playing with the eyes much, lips is the area we're going to play with. AIFW SS16 saw bold lips, matte lips, pop lips, everything that was about lips. So I'm going to be using another new launch by Maybelline, which I'm really excited about. It's the Maybelline Velvet Matte. It looks like this. It's in the same packaging as the lip polish, but this is actually a matte gloss, so it's like a liquid lipstick. And I'm going to use the shade Matte 6, which is a really fun shade. It's sort of a plummy but red sort of a shade, which is also perfect for the upcoming fall season, which should have been here till now because it's already mid-October, but it's not. So I'm going to still say it's upcoming. So yes, I'm going to use this shade. No one's to blame, could you hear me crying? You gotta be strong, gotta keep on trying. Nothing's the same. Let the velvet matte sit for about 5 minutes to make it completely matte, and even though I have like removed all the powders from my face because I've used the baking technique, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Amazing Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray to make sure my face doesn't look powdery or cakey at all, and this will just absorb all the excess powders from my face. So I'm just going to take a quick bath in it. My AIFW SS16 inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then please rate, comment and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And yes, do not forget to follow me on all my social media. All my social media would be listed down in the bottom bar, so make sure to open that up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye. Bye. Bye.